Welcome back to another Rimworld, Tawny, and I seem to be frolicking around in the mountains a lot, but hey, at least we can just, slap a big old wall over here, and then just plug that hole in, and then we should be good. And that should get most of the steam rises on the map, that I can see. Yeah, I think that's the game plan. And then just have the hotel out, this way, or something like that. Or maybe even down here. So, what do you say we just get cracking on with this? Oh, and before I forget, let's introduce the villagers. So here's Bradley, he's the logger. Plants 11, animals 9, and creation phase, so... Darkness and, tunnelers, so... Yeah, underground religion. Well, this is also... in the same phase, faith. And he's in... World Urchin and a builder. Melee 9, construction 10. Nimble, too smart, psychically hypersensitive, so he's gonna be absolutely miserable when the cyclotrons roll around. Oh dear. And here's Sienna. Common child, herb world, and entrepreneur, psychically sensitive, sickly, careful shooter, so she's probably screwed when the infections roll around. Social 11 though. So she's gonna be in charge of recruiting prisoners and gas alike. Anyways, I'm gonna get cracking on with the usual production facilities. So 9x11 should do the trick. Like so. And then just slap a door on it. Just so the villagers can get in and out. And a storage thingy. It's just gonna be general storage for right now. And I think that should do it for that building for now. Right now I need to get the housing up and running. 7x7 should do the trick. And copy and paste. And of course slap some beds in there. They need somewhere to sleep after all. And a bed makes sense. What else do I need to do? Oh yeah, the farms. So let's just set up a 7x7 rice field for now. As per usual. Actually, let's extend it out by 1. Like so. And of course the obligatory growing zone. Because I have a feeling I don't need all that rice. Because 7x7 isn't quite enough to feed 300 mouths and their pet. So I just have to be 400 mouths, so... Let's also set up their work priority, so take that check mark. Yeah, the manual priorities is up here if you want to enable that. Everybody can do fighting, patienting, and bed resting, and Joseph is the doctor because... Yeah, somehow. She is the best at it in this colony. And the childcare and the ordering and the selling. All that stuff. Bradley can do the planting and the growing. Wills, you get right on that building. You can have growing and plant cutting at priority 2. I think everybody can do quarrying last. And of course, hauling plus should get prioritized. Like so. Alright, so who's the best shot? Because you're getting the voltage. I guess that's you, Wills, even though it made more sense to give you the knife. You know what? Screw it, you get the knife. Joseph can have the bolt action and Bradley can have the revolver. Alrighty then. Time to just get it right on that. Oh boy, first disease of the colony and it's muscle parasites and it's Joseph and she's the doctor. Well. Well, that just happened. We'll finish off that production facility so it can be properly roofed. And all this needs to go in the storage tray. And of course, allow everything but corpses. Bradley's just sleeping out under the stars because we didn't get around to building his home in time. Oh well. Alright, housing is done, so we need the entertainment. Otherwise, my villagers are gonna go crazy. So, horseshoe pin. And hold that in. And let's also set up a chess table for them, just so they have some variety of entertainment. Not there, because I'm thinking of just slapping more housing there. It can go there instead. So, 2 dining chairs, and that's gonna be our entertainment. Alright, haul that in before it rots, please. And chop down some more trees. Yeah, I'm just planning out the big ol' hallway of traps right now. And I think it's just gonna go right here. And a doorway to get out. And first plug this hole. Except that one doesn't go there. Right, so that should be the basic colony defenses. I'm gonna have to purge all the animals that are currently in here that are not our pet. And with that, I mean, we're gonna be having lunch soon. That's gonna consist mainly of the wild animals that are behind the walls. And let's also slap some extra storage in there so it can be a freezer. Before I forget. And speaking of freezers, let's set up the wind turbines. Just 2. And of course, the research bench, so my researcher can be researching. And we have some thrombos visiting. Nice timing, guys. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the schedules. Well, better late than never, right? And also, let's set up the anything policy. I'm thinking the floor is 50% hit points, so I don't have any one whining about tattered clothing. Also, no drugs. Well, that's the entertainment taken care of. Joseph is just gonna be absolutely miserable here. Isn't she? And it's mostly because of the sickly trait. Alright, so that's the basic walls, and, yeah, we don't have the resources, to take care of you. I'm sorry, but we don't. Right, so now I need to, start hunting, so Williams and Joseph are the, hunters. And we're gonna make sure to get everybody but the thrombos, because I have a feeling pissing off the thrombos would go poorly for us. So... Oh, straight inside the walls, I see. Hunt you. Hunt you. Hunt this here fox. And this rat. And the major sloth. And all this. Yeah, they can all just go away. And be lunch. Oh yeah, before I forget, budget table. And the... where was it? Oh yeah, under storage. Meat hooks. And of course a couple of barrels. And then a couple of overall coolers to keep this area, well, cold. And I think that should tide us over for now. Oh boy. Well, this is gonna be hair-raising. Just gotta leave the, Sloth on a wild goose chase. And just micromanage this. Come on, Sloth, just die already. Death in 6 hours. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Okay, victory for the colonists. Well, I'm just gonna micromanage this as well. Oh, first, blood goes to the, ward. And dead. Luckily, it's just a couple of bruises, so, yeah. Right, so the freezer's, basically done at this stage of the game. So let's set up for, 16 degrees Fahrenheit. Set it to meat hut. And tell them to start hauling the corpses in, cause, yeah. That is food. For us. And of course, let's set up the butcher's table. Butcher creature, do forever. Who's the chef? That is also somehow Joseph, who is the researcher. And the entertainer. Oh yeah, I guess it's time to start researching things, so... Let's see now. Batteries are first priority. Yeah, you always research batteries first. And then I guess solar panels. Cyclic brewing, so we can keep a stockpile just in case. What else do I need? Stereo materials. Industrial storage. Advanced lights. And let's see now. What else do I need? Oh yeah, tree sewing. And also, chocolate. And that should do it for now. Oh yeah, the first harvest of rice is coming in, or rather the second, I think. Nah, it's the first. Alright then, sounds fine. Sure. Let me know if you have any better ideas in the comment sections below. For what I should name this colony, well, before I post a metavid for this colony, of course. Well, I think it's time to actually start building the darn hallway of traps, so let's see now. They're lit in over here. And they can just be let out over here. Into another... yeah, that should be fine for now. And of course, let's make sure there's a roof, stopping any fires. Because, yeah, this is how you, can stop any, fire shenanigans from happening to your colony if it's a wildfire. And of course, let's do the same for down here. Just in case. Oh boy, gut worms. And that's Joseph's turn. Oh dear, what am I gonna do with you? Let's build a lamp in there for you, so you can actually just see. Well, so, that's your job. And of course, dark light mode. Because, yeah, that's built into the lamps, so that's pretty nice that you don't have to research anything special. Oh boy, our first raid. That's 2 people at the club. Alright. Our defenses aren't ready yet. But we can just micromanage this. Really? You hit the bear? Oh wait, the bear wasn't hit, that was a bot. Or at least, something not hit. Okay. Side hit dependency? Nah, it was the raiders. You were supposed to hit the raiders. Yep, we're just gonna play a game of chicken. Since this is how you're supposed to do it. Oh boy! Well, time to let the ward do the work for us. Where's the ward? Is there seriously no ward? Is that a false alarm? Yeah, I think there's a false alarm. Alright. Just try not to hit each other. Bradley and Joseph. Okay, Joseph, now is not the time to go on a mental break. Oh, you're ravenously hungry, so... go retreat and have a meal. Bradley here is gonna do most of the work now. Right, so you're fed now, and you can go back to fighting the raiders. Come on, raiders, just drop that. Oh dear, now's not the time for you to go puke. Joseph. And yeah, this is why I rely on a hallway of traps, in case, reconnaissance are, sickly, and they're fleeing. Hot dog. Yeah, we're just gonna let them run off. Oh boy, a sergeant suits for the men. How lovely. Alright, just fill in that corner. And it's time to get the hallway of traps going. And I think it's gonna be something like this. And I think that should do it for now. Oh boy, a blind for the rice plants. So, I guess the way you deal with that is just to chop the field down, because there's no real way of doing it otherwise. Because it just spreads so darn fast that it just infests the whole field at some point. So it's just best to go scorched earth on that blight. Oh yeah, I guess I did kind of forget the electric stove. And that should be that. Alright, so that's the electric stove done and dusted. So let's actually start making some simple meals. Do until you have, I want to say, 15. Oh boy, heat wave. If only I had some batteries. So let's also build a cooler in there. 66 degrees Fahrenheit should be enough for the production facility room. Well, Joseph's on her first Odd Wonder, so she can have fun with that. Alright, I kind of forgot to set up the hotel part. Whoopsies. Oh well, it is what it is. So, I think we can just set up the hotel part over here. Yeah. Plus, it would also double as more housing for villagers. I think that might be too close to the steam geyser, but you know what, we're just gonna make it like this. And then just not build that part. Oh boy, our pet has a plague, so let's just set up a sleeping spot for the poor pooch. Yep, our hostie. Oh yeah, I guess I did kind of forget the heal route. Oh well, better late than never, right? Sit by sit should tide us over for now. And of course, the obligatory heal route patch is done. And then let's make sure everybody can keep herbal medicine on them at all times at a capacity of 3. Just in case. Oh hey, the batteries are researched, so let's get those in. And by that I mean a couple of them. And Wills has his first mental breakdown. It's a hide in room 1. Have fun, Wills. Somebody go haul in that wood. Yeah, I kind of forgot to set up the large crate for the food. Oh well, better late than never. And haul urgently. And of course, let's set up the weapons racks, so I can at least see the weapons clearly. Not there. There. Alrighty, we now have batteries, so that's nice that we're gonna have power whenever the wind's not blowing and the sun's not out. Don't actually have anybody that's capable of oh, that's Bradley. Alright, so the hotel area is done for the guests for now. So let's slap some beds in there. Or I guess it could be colonist housing. And somebody don't haul that wood in. Actually, don't. Just leave it there, because that's material for beds. And let's also make sure those trees are chopped. Oh boy, Sergeant John, low, female. R.I.P. Joseph. She's not actually dead, she's just having an absolutely miserable time. And you know what, I think it's time for the floors to go in. And honestly, I think it's time for the Stonecutting's bench to be built. And for that to, well, start happening. And you know what, let's put some concrete underneath the wind turbines for right now. And yeah, we should have enough steel for that. Oh hey, alright! I think those are gonna be victimized by the hallway of traps, if I had to guess. Right, we don't have any heal route in the colony yet. Well, RIP those raiders. It's just one idiot, though. One idiot with a Molotov cocktail and a dream. Don't know if they're actually gonna get around to it, so let's see them go through the hallway of traps and... Wait, they actually made it through? That's a bother. You know what, Stuart, well, Liz. Alright, you two, go in from the other side so you're not actively trying to hit Willis. And Willis here is gonna cut up the, raider that made it through the Talia trap somehow. Right. That takes care of that problem. No, seriously, how did he not trip all the traps? Alright, haul in the components and you two can go back to your civilian lives. Well, that ended well for us, all things considered. And Joseph has gone on on a food bench, and speaking of that, I think that's going to leave out this here colony. Right after I, turn the, beds over here into desk beds. I said turn the beds over here into desk beds. And that takes care of that. Anyways, and, I think it's time we actually get started on actually digging into the mountain a bit. So, I think that can just go here. And let's just go in a bit of ways, like that. And it's just gonna be a 5x5 home, as per usual. Yeah, there's no real change from last time either. I always end up building these homes, that big. Also because, they're big enough for a single, colonist, and so they, don't have anything to complain about in terms of, room size anyways. Right, so that should take care of that. And yeah, that's gonna be a, either a prison cell or a, hotel. Or it could be both. Who knows, really? And there's a solar panel researched. So that's nice. And, Bradley, go clean up the workshop, before somebody makes food in there. Alright, so that was the ambrosia. I never set that as up, so let's go fix that. Do forever. And we're gonna limit the radius, to 13 sounds good. And Joseph has collapsed due to extreme exhaustion. Yeah, just go to your bed properly. Right, I never ran a wire out to the, heater. So let's go fix that. And of course, put a wire all across there so we can eventually throw some dark light, lamps in there. And now this needs to be set up, properly. 66 degrees Fahrenheit. Should be good enough. And of course, some lamps. Like so. Just so they can see in there, you know? And let's, set these up properly, so that's, dark light. Oh yeah, I never did build the bookshelf, so I'm gonna fix that right now. Woo, a mad bud! Do I care? Not really, but there's a turtle that's, gonna trip some traps, to say the least. Yeah, you definitely got messed up by the, traps. Poor tortoise. And here they come. Just let them come in. Like so. And it's Willa's turn for food bench. Woo! No dude clerk. So, obviously, I need to, fulfill that role, so... Misc. No, that's under ideology. Ritual spot. Slap it right there. What was our, holy clothing again? Oh, none. We don't have holy clothing, apparently, so that's great. I think that can just be Bradley. And that's going to start when, Willis, comes back from his mental break. And you know what, let's also get a hospital going. Because we're gonna need that sooner rather than later. So... maybe not right there since that has a thing in the way. That should do it. And yeah, we're gonna be building some herbal beds for everybody. Alright, so we're running low on steel. Luckily, there's a few steel deposits that are just hanging out outside. And we don't have to go very far for them. In fact, they're inside the base. Right, so that's a hospital done for right now. Let's actually make it clear that it's a hospital. Yeah, it's just gonna be some basic beds for right now. We can't afford the herbal beds. And that's Cycloid Brewing. So that's lovely that we have that option if we ever do acquire a colonist with the Cycloid dependency. Oh boy, now our poor Dotto has plague. So luckily we just happen to have a spot to put her in. And I can just go over here. Yep, medical. And that takes care of the hospital for now. Oh, hey! Bartoni's here as a nurse. I think I'm just gonna arrest you on principle. Even though I'm not gonna really get anything for it. It's at goodwill with her fashion, and that's great. Alright, so let's just make you two medical. And of course, let's run some conduits out to there. Like so. And slap a lamp in there so the doctor can actually see their patients. What a novel concept. But hey, our visitor is back on her feet, so that's great. Oh boy, alright. And I think they're gonna be victimized by the hotly traps. All soldiers report to the front lines. We're gonna show up anyways. And haul this in urgently. It's rice, it's food. And yep, hotly traps got them both. Called it. So, that's whatever you were doing. Probably didn't even need to summon the soldiers. That should just be a hallway of traps thing. Oh hey, cargo pods. Let's see what's inside Rimworld's loot boxes this time around, and 30 plasteel. Thanks, Randy. Oh boy, another manhunter pack. We're not going out there just yet, and I think that's gonna be a case of the traders get to them. Yep, traders got to them first. So, not our problem anymore. And hey, our visitor is finally leaving, so that's great that she can go back to her family. And we had the first herbal root harvest coming in. Don't know why that word wasn't wording with me, but oh well, it is what it is. Right, I never got around to the roll chains, and that was going to be Bradley, so off we go. Alrighty then. Oh, head wrap, cape, and I guess we do have holy clothing. Well, time to get in tailor bench up and running. And don't make those things. Who's in charge of crafting? Oh yeah, that's our builder. And we have some visitors. Right, I need to set up a, Right, you can, hold, herbal medicine, so I'm gonna make it so the herbal medicine stays in the, barrels, and not in this, large crate, because this is gonna be the spot where the, visitors buy food from. To say the least. Just so I can keep them happy. So just, area 1 is a shopping area. Maybe I should also, throw in some AC units, if only I had the steel, which I don't. How's our, pooch doing? Oh, doing pretty well. 92% immunity and 72% disease, so, she's gonna be fine. Is all I'm saying there. Right, so the tailor bench is done, so head wrap, and what else was it? Cape. So, where's the tape? Oh, right there. And I guess, Willis is gonna get right on that, for Bradley. When we actually find the fabric. Because we're apparently missing the fabric somehow, so I think that calls for a, cotton farm. And we're gonna put it, let's see now. Where's a good spot for it? Just so we don't get any, cross-contamination of, blight. And it's gonna go up here. Where it's far away from the others. And that's how you set up a cotton farm in Rimworld. Oh boy, another raid, and I think this is another hallway of traps issue to sort out. Yeah, that's a hallway of traps. I'm not sending my villagers out to fight that. And what do you know, I called it. I absolutely called it. Somebody go haul in those packaged survival meals. Right, we still need to research tree sowing so we can start farming our own, trees. And you know what, let's, start a, corpse stump spot. Right over there. Human-like corpses. And let's time to make sure, we have enough space in those, And Willis has gone off on a tangent. What are you doing? Components? No! Well, there goes our components. Thanks, you jerk. Oh, dear. Well, so much for those components. I need a inventory going. Why did that show up over here? What the heck, game? I didn't ask for those to be mined. Oh well, I know how to fix that. Yeah, sometimes Rimworld just does that, if you're wondering. And I don't know why. But hey, we finally have stereo material so we can actually turn this into a hospital. If only we had the money for it. And also the steel. And Joseph, don't clean up the workshop, please. Oh boy, an eclipse, and I believe we did a mood boost from that. Yep, beautiful eclipse +5. And they were disappointed. Go figure. I guess they're not really set up for, visitors just yet. Somebody go haul in all that rice. You know what? I'm just gonna slap the quarry right here. And I think that should, put us right on top of granite. Yeah, because there's enough, space for it right there. Plus, it's in the open area, so we're not gonna get any bugs spawning, and that's a good thing for right now. And that's mostly because I'm not really set up for fighting any bugs yet. Right, so Quarry's online now, so that's lovely. The villagers have something to do when they're not busy with anything else. They can all do quarrying last. In fact, let's make that an official rule of the colony. Oh boy, another raid! And yep, that's gonna be a hallway of traps, not even gonna bother. What did that poor child do to you? And yep, hallway of traps that she got, her. So, Joseph. Wait, how did you end up in this, part? Well. I have a new colonist. Hopefully. Since, you're the doctor, 10 loser, and then capture. Just so, loser here can, make it to our prison cell. And if I'm gonna have to, start making cycloid, let's get that going. So we can take care of our, prisoners. Maybe not right there. So, where's a good spot to put a farm? Over here? Yeah, that looks good. Yes, this is literally my thought process on making Taunus look good. Is that I just shove things into random places that I think they will fit. And that's how I make my Taunus somehow look good. According to at least one person. Oh boy. Alright. Well, that bear got messed up by the traps. Well, I've got a bear to put down. Well, that turned out to be quite the non-issue. And this is why you always get a haul your traps. Yoink! That's that's gonna be lunch at some point. Hauling the grizzly bear before it, rots. And solar flare! Lovely! And you know what, I think I forgot to set up the, prisoner recruiting, so recruit! Let's also get some more. Oh boy. Rimworld, what am I gonna do with you? And hey, our prisoner is back on her feet again, so that's great. Yeah, I just need more steel and components so I can, slap in a heating cooling system on the other side of the, guest room. And, Totally is now a guest. Oh, you are, guest that, got screwed over by that that other raider. And you're a child who is eating our food for free, even though we never allowed you to. Oh well, it's a child. And I never set that up properly anyway, so... That takes care of that. Well, Loser is having a crisis of belief. I wonder how she ended up with that name anyways. Her proper name is Flo. Flo Revia. Oh, hey, another great builder, and a scientist, and a crafter. You really are a do-it-all. Aren't you? Delicate, sickly, misandrous wimp. Don't know how she's gonna manage with, it being a roughly, roughly equal, distribution of gender now. Let's just, set the power grid up here. So our guests can have some heating and cooling. Let's set this up as well. And finally some AC units. For the other side. Oh hey, visitors! So that means, Sitsy's Silver. And Willis is, hiding in his room. Have fun, Willis. At least it's, not as destructive as the tantrum somebody had. Yeah, that was also Willis who destroyed the 19 components that I had. Being the jerk that he is. Don't know when I picked up the, goats. Well, sheep, actually. Oh well. But, not this tawny, I'm afraid. Back to the wild for you. Actually, you know what, Stuart? They're all lunch. So, who's our handler? That can also be, Bradley. But hey, this AC unit is done, so just gotta set it up first, though. 266 degrees Fahrenheit, as per usual. I need some more steel. Luckily, I know where there's, more, so... Time to grab, this deposit. And you know what, let's, make some cyanide tea. Do until you have, I wanna say, 20. Like so, because, Loser here. That's a side-cut addition. Oh wait, I think I messed up on that one. She doesn't need side-cut, she needs to get away from it, so this is gonna become a strawberry plant. So we can have greater variety of food. Oh boy, malaria! And it's, Bradley. I need to get those, herbal beds up and running, and I think I should be able to do all of them. What about you, Joseph? What's your problem? Malaria. Yeah, Bradley and Joseph. Randy got 2/3 of my colony sick. That's not good. I'm also running out of food, so Willis, you're temporarily conscripted as a chef. Because you're our second best chef that can actually function as a chef. And we have a gift. Tots pack. Someone go out and fetch that. Alright, that's gonna be you. And hey, we got a gift. Wilston kid shirt and wooden slice cap. Yoink. Alright, so 2 herbal medicine beds are done, so that should speed up the healing process quite a bit. And make it go by twice as fast, since, yeah, those are done. And now we have, all of them done. Which is just lovely. We're out of, wood, though. So that's not good. But I think we have enough, stuff, to slap in an AC unit in the hospital. And just treat the, patient's tool, which is, vital in heat waves. And now, Bradley's turn for crisis of belief. That's not good. Oh dear. Well, hopefully there's some mercy rain soon. Oh dear. You don't go tend to yourself, really. And here comes the mercy rain. Oh boy, everybody's getting sick now. I'm gonna need 2 doctors at this point. Bradley, how are you doing? Oh, you're gonna be fine. Where are you, Joseph? Oh, malnutrition got you. Mm-hmm. Feed Joseph and then, tend to Jasper, never mind. Well, we lost our prisoner. That stinks. Well, we're getting the, holy clothing around for, Bradley. Who is, having a great time now. Yeah, I just need a tape. And for somebody to go haul in the, well, that's the wrong type of cooler. And that is a my bad. And that's industrial storage research. Yeah, next up is advanced lines and trees. And then we're really cooking. You know what? I think our poor daughter has gone long enough without a proper bed. Who's your who are your bonding partner to? Oh, Joseph. So it made sense to put you in Joseph's room. Like so. Oh boy, it's just one disease after another. And the cloth is done, so it's Joseph. She's the one with the disease. And notice she can just self-tend. So, But, we really need someone to go clean up the chunks. That can be you, Wills. Well, I see I need a bit of a restaurant, set up going, so I'm just gonna see where I can shove that restaurant. Maybe I'll put it inside the mountain. Yeah, that's what I might do. Is plant it inside the mountain. And it's, gonna be something like this. Or maybe not, it should be further in. And now it can be like this. Yep, that's gonna be the restaurant. You know, Wills, I didn't make that tape for you. That is Bradley's stuff. And on the, butt, please. Alright, so Bradley should be happy now that, he has that. He's not happy about the, lawn outdoors thing, though. Oh boy, a manhunter pack. That is not my problem. Plus, it's rabbits. Well, they can go pound sand. Oh boy, another raid. They can also go pound sand, if they think I'm gonna tear. And I think they might have other issues besides me. Oh, they dealt with the rabbits. Lastly, rabbits. Okay, Val. And Yuto. Well, RIP both of them. Like I said, not our problem with the Hallway of Traps. Yeah, Hallway of Traps are so overpowered in the early game. You know what, let's actually set up these, two little homes, for our colonists at some point. And you know what, let's build another home for the colonists. Oh boy, and another eclipse. And I think my villagers, likes that, though. Oh hey, tree sowing's research, so that's great. And we have a visitor. Try to create friendships. And I guess Willis is gonna be busy stone cutting. Yeah, that's why I went to fourth colonist, is for somebody else to do the stone cutting that's not our main builder. And I think we're going to be expanding on the restaurant idea and just starting to make some fungus food for the colonists so they can be happy with that. And also getting some beds in here. And there's a marriage. Luckily, I seem to have a wedding spot somewhere around here. If only I knew where it was. I might be lying. Yeah, I might be making that one up. No, seriously, where did it go? Well, I think they should get married right there. In the open. Which they don't like. Oh well, it is what it is, so how are you doing, Keeper? Not enough friends to recruit. That's a bummer. You know, I wonder if we have enough granite on us to start replacing the outer walls with granite. After all, we wouldn't want to take the ability to not be burnt down to the ground for granite, after all. 160, that's 120. And this would be 150. We got enough for everything but the door. For the outer walls, of course. And that's what we're going to be doing. And hey, we got a gift. Revolver. How lovely. Thank you for the gift. I guess that's, the tip. Okay, so Wills and, Joseph are getting married, so I think that bed is going in Joseph's room. Because, reasons. Plus, it also has a dog's bed in there. You go work on the bed first after you, finish repairing that wind turbine. Like so. So it was, Joseph and Wills. Oh. Somehow, the ideology forbids. Oh well, it is what it is. Hey boy, I think that's the first case of food poisoning. 'Tis the season for food poisoning. Fa la 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 la, or however that song goes. I don't really remember it. Oh, Tortoise, you wandered into the Hollywood trash, didn't you? Well, R.I.P. Tortoise. We can't do anything for it, and that's a shame. Because it's just gonna bleed out. And be finished off. Bypassing, Wills. And prioritize hauling the, tortoise because it's lunch now. And I think it's, my turn to, build the chairs and the, tables for the restaurant. Too many. Yeah, that's just gonna be the first table for now. Oh boy, more food poisoning. I really need to put a floor in that workshop, don't I? Well, better late than never, right? 195 and 162, so we should have enough wood for that. Well, that really should be going towards the Hollywood trash, but no well. It is what it is. You know, the last time I took a Keeping on Podcast quest, that quest killed me. Well, it killed the colony. So, that's a big fat no. Hey, we got a tortoise. That's lunch. Oh boy, transport pod crash, and we can just capture him. What are you suffering from? Oh, just a scratch. Hippity hoppity, you are being recruited for our colony because I need a 4th colonist to handle the stone cutting. And also because you're a pretty good doctor. That's what I actually care about. Also, toy worker. 2. Let's see now, what kind of, stats are you running with? Oh, awful mining. Yeah, that's the one that's, stopping you from being a good miner. Oh well, I can deal with the rest of you. Joseph, that is your cue. So, tend, then capture. Cause hippity hoppity, yoink, you for the colony. Congratulations, you are being rescued. Please do not resist. Right. Recruit. Alrighty then. That takes care of that. Well, that's chocolate researched. I could have sworn, those barricades were supposed to be able to, stop animals from wandering over at a certain, size. Maybe that needs to be fences instead. Let's do marble instead. We're gonna have the fanciest, well, the fanciest fences and the rim. And Willis has gone off to his room. Bye, Willis. Have a nice break. Oh boy. Social fight. Okay, Bradley, get in there. Well, never mind. Turns out Joseph handled that one. Capture. Well, she can just hang out in their prison cell. Well, his prison cell. And Bradley's off on a date. Bye, Bradley. Have fun and don't forget to stay inside the colony walls. Ooh, hey, a guest. Bowman. Wizard roll. Shooting 12. Yep. Go figure. And our dear prisoner is, back on her feet again, so that's lovely. Is back on his feet again, so that's lovely. Just hurry up and recruit, please. I need another colonist, please. Pretty please, oh, why did they get tired of me? Well, that's my cue to assign, somebody to, do the entertaining. Map settings, and try to entertain. So yeah, if you're wondering what the Visible Wealth mod does, it's basically this. It gives you a breakdown of, where your wealth is coming from, or it could just be the, floors. Where are the floors? Wow. Concrete. Gives a lot of wealth for what it is. Oh boy, another raid! I think that's a hallway of traps issues, so we're about to have some more prisoners. At least one more. Well, they can have fun trying to break through the hallway of traps. Oh boy. It's food poisoning time. At least I hope that's in the hallway of traps issue. Oh heaven, you idiot dog. Right, one fell. And they all fell. Which of you is actually worth recruiting out of this bunch? Arlene. Actually, tend Arlene, then capture, and then, well, Wills is gonna have the unenviable job of finishing off the rest. Just so they're not a threat anymore. Somebody go haul in that medicine. Okay, Joseph, death in 5 hours for... I said... Tent. Yeah, because I actually want to keep this, prisoner alive. Actually, you know what, Wills, that's your job now. Alright, so you're gonna make it all the way to, the prisoner itself. You're gonna regret that. Cause that was your dog, you idiot! Nice job, Joseph. Well... that was lovely. And... recruit. Now I need another warden. That can be Bradley's job. Since he's the colony leader after all. Well, we have a guinea pig now. Anybody... well... anyways, somebody go haul in, heavens. Cause, yeah. That happened. Nice job, you dangerous. Press F to pay respect for heaven in the comments below. Was our dad. And was bonded to Joseph, who then killed him. Their own dad. Well, that happened. Well, our new prisoner is fully healed. 19, well, I think that was 19.5 to 19.3, yeah. Meanwhile, Mirabot recruited. We just had to break the last of the resistance. Well, somebody's gone berserk. Well, that's a bad idea, to say the least. Now it's a 3v1, and downed. Alright, capture you, death in 15 hours, so... actually 10 to, prisoner with, medicine, and then capture. Alright, so how are you doing? Well, at least, keeping herbal medicine on us at all times, has resulted in a 100% survival rate on the prisoners that we intend to keep. And turn that back into a guest room. With the appropriate silver amount. A 30. I really should go harvest some more, steel. Since it's not like I'm doing anything else. And I also need the steel. Well, Guinea Pig 1 has, become the new tawny pet. Oh boy, a raid! I don't think I care, though. Since that's a hallway of traps issue. And I really should fill out the rest of the hallway of traps. Something like that. Well, we're gonna be fighting the raiders soon if they make it past, and service says no. Annoying voice. You and me both, buddy. That's your job, Wells. Maybe not like that, though. Alright, you two. Well, there goes that door. That we're gonna have to rebuild. Oh boy. Let's just let the prisoner clap while the enemy claps, fur. Incapable of carrying, cleaning, but your social is, unmatched. What's with all the prisoners, Randy Random wants us to keep because they're so darn good. And I need another cell. So I guess that's all prisoner, housing. So, tend, then capture. Wills, you take care of the remaining, raider. And somebody go haul in that auto pistol. How are you doing? Yeah, you're gonna make it. Thankfully, it's due to the policy of keeping herbal medicine on us at all times. Okay, really? Right, capture. Well, at least that ended well. And somebody go rebuild that door. And a recruit. This totally won't come back to haunt us later. And of course some Trumbos have stopped by to pay us a visit and triggered some traps. And we have a visitor. How lovely. And it sparkles. Well, somebody just, swooped in and bought some raw food. Don't know what they're planning on doing with it, though. Oh well, it is what it is. Oh yeah, I should probably, research geothermal before I forget. And let's also slap a solar generator on in the mix as well. At least one, since I think we're running out of power. And mad store alert. Well, that's not going to be our problem. You know what, let's see what the shaman merchant has for us. Joseph, that's your job. Nothing that I'd be interested in. Since I can sell out the drugs. Oh boy, it's Cyclotron for the men. Woo! Just the last thing I needed. And another shaman merchant. From the same place. Hey, we've got a death from the first shaman merchant. Camelhide kid shirt and unpackable kid, pants. And they were disappointed. And they, all left. It's time to put some flooring in. And Willis has gone off on an alcohol binge. Have fun. You're gonna regret that in the morning with a splitting headache. And one of our prisoners has a crisis of belief. And her spirit has been broken. And we have the first to recruit. Hot diddity dog. Remember that, cell you were just in? That's your new home. Our quarry worker who is actually bad at mining. Alright, so you're a doctor now, and it's still level 7, and also our handler. Alright, so let's just, make it so she can't, go hunting. What else are you good at? I guess I can use you as the, one who goes through the, stone chunks. Alrighty then, that takes care of that. And there's a party. I'm gonna make the party room the restaurant as well. And I think I need some more recreational options. And I'm just gonna make the other side of the restaurant the, alternative entertainment, to say the least. And it's gonna be something like that. It's shuffled over by, one tile. And Fur is back on her feet. And our new, Connus has gone off on a days I wonder why. No recent conquest. That's on you. I need to convert, Ken when he comes back. Oh hey, Wells and Joseph are getting married. For some reason they decided to do it in the restaurant, or either the, that spot, instead of the marriage spot that I had set out. Maybe, mainly because there's a tree in the way. Oh well, it is what it is. And now they're done. And I can, oh, they're already, it does that automatically apparently. So that's nice to know. And it's actresses for the women. Well, Ken is finally back from his little mental break, so conversion ritual, and, yeah, we're doing it inside the, restaurant. Why do you ask? Oh, I know why that, poultry table isn't built. It's because, we're all out of wood. Well, let's just do it this way. for now. And that was a terrible conversion ritual. Oh, that did nothing. In fact, that backfired. So, let's see now. I just had to work on making that room more impressive. Oh boy. Ooh hey, solar panel number 2 and a combat supplier. Hot dog. And Darlene goes berserk again. This is what, the 3rd time you've done this? Right, so that takes care of you. And another president cell. Wells, don't capture the prisoner. Everybody else go back to whatever you're doing, and... Oh, I actually need 2. Bradley. Well, that takes care of that problem. Alright, Wills, You know what, screw it, I think I want granite doors instead there. Because I don't have the wood for it right now. Might as well use what we have. Because it's all going down here. And, you know, I'm thinking of just moving the party spot to, somewhere else, like, right there. I really wish the cooldown wasn't so long on those, rituals for the, conversion. And now the cotton plants have a blight. Well, you know what that means. Time to cut them all down and burn the field and, regrow it. And Fur's gone berserk. Well, it's gonna be a 4v1. Like so. And that's another door that needs to be rebuilt. Luckily, we got plenty of, prison cells for the colonists. And by prison cells, I mean, and by colonists, I mean prisoners, which are hopefully future colonists. If that makes any sense to you. Alright, so how are you doing? Death in 15. After you do that, go 10 to... Oh, you're already doing that. Right, you're not set up for, carrying herbal medicine, so let's, set you up, for that. And you're gonna be carrying 3 herbal medicine at all times, 10. And another, well, one prisoner has, changed over to our religion, so recruit. And there's Arlene over here. So, hopefully, she decides to join the colony soon. Oh, wow. I guess there's really not many, rooms for gas. 'Tis the season for conversion. Fur's up next on the conversion list. So, back to recruiting. And Ken's off on his first insulting spree. And redraw the cotton, please. Somehow that didn't result in a social fight, I think. Yeah, no social fight. Right, so I should probably, floor out this place, or at least, swap out the walls for some marble. Because I think I had got the marble. So 15, 27. Yeah, we're just gonna do it like this first, and if you're wondering why, it's because of these corners they're, shall we say, a bit sus to get to because those have a history of well, right. Try not to get shot. And it's just gonna be a 4v1 now. So good luck with that. Right, so that takes care of her. I hate it when prisoners do this, but no, well, it's to be expected. They are prisoners that are trying to escape for some reason. Right, Joseph. Capture. Oh, wow. You got nicked by Wills pretty bad. And tend. I'm thinking of replacing this door with granite as well. And our prisoner is no longer incapable of watching, so that's great. 'Tis the season for food poisoning. Woo! How are you doing now? I'd say pretty well, all things considered. Oh boy, another raid! I think that's all we have traps issue. Mute. I could have sworn I picked up an auto pistol from somewhere. Well, you're getting a revolver. Everybody else, go report to the front lines just in case. And that was not needed. In fact, there was only one survivor. He was getting finished off by Wills. Like so. I think I just need another builder, so that's gonna be 10 for right now. And we need to start replacing those traps, and maybe acquire a construction bot so to help out with that, and maybe one of those planting bots too. Of course, that requires orbital trade beacons, and I don't think I'm ready for those yet. Speaking of that, do we have any mini turrets researched? No, we don't. Let's go fix that, and mortars too, and also prosthetics, and flat armor. And let's also pick up gas operation. And then microelectronics. Well, our researchers are gonna be busy. So, clean up that workshop, please, Joseph. Alright, so why are you, oh, right, I never did your schedule, Ken. Whoops, my bad. And right now, the walls are being done on the, dining hall slash play area. I wish I had another villager that could firefight. Please get that area before it gets too close to your own homes. Alrighty then, that takes care of that. Luckily, we don't have to worry about the outside fires getting in, just the inside fires. Okay, Arlene's resistance has been broken, so it's only a matter of time before she joins the colony, and that's a good thing, because that means we have one extra hand. Yeah, herbal medicine actually kind of works to keep potential prisoners alive, so they can be recruited into the colony. And there we go. Here's Arlene, who defected to us. Who is a defector? How ironic. Alright, everybody does firefighting, patienting. Well, I brought 3 good doctors. Everybody does hauling plus. And Arlene can be a miner who digs up stuff out of the ground. Alright, Right, that's growing. Well, you're a better builder than Ken is, but oh well, I can have 3 builders just so Willis isn't doing the entire thing himself. Cause that'd just be awful. Like imagine trying to manage all this by yourself. And tangent for 10. No recent conquest. Nice job, you dingus. You do realize you don't have to fix all that, right? Oh, I don't think he cares. Well, time to replace this, because he destroyed the resources that were already there for some reason. Arlene, don't clean up the dining room, please. Right, you're already doing the vomit, so that's good. And with that corner be done, I can finally fill in that gap, and that gap can also be done. So that's great. Oh, Arlene. Well, we only have a guinea pig, and I hope nobody was attached to it, so, well, you got by the chaps, Arlene. Nice job, you dingus. Well, Joseph already has that one under wraps. Oh, Arlene, you dingus. That's what you did when you try to slaughter one of our animals and then go straight through a trap. Alright, yeah, not too bad. Oh, she did, don't kill the, guinea pig. Oh well. It is what it is. Ooh, hey, thrombos. So, I thought those, weren't allowed to go through this, fence. But I guess, they are allowed, so... Oh dear. Well, those 2 idiots can have fun, bleeding out. And Arlene is back on her feet. How lovely. I just need more traps. And for his on in crisis of belief and alcohol withdrawal was the final straw. Oh, fur. What am I going to do with you except convert? Because I don't want you falling out of faith, because that would ruin the colony cohesion. Right, you're sleeping in, Willis's former room. And that means you get to clean up, the room that you dirtied, but because he slaughtered that poor guinea pig. And I think it's time, somebody to let the, thrombos out. Like that. Well, I hope that doesn't come back to haunt us. And this is why I want those, mini turrets. Maybe not that one. Right, so either of you 2 thrombos want to leave now? Just so Ken can go home. Oh. That was 10. Whoops. Who killed the poor, guinea pig? And immediately yeah, going berserk in the hallway of traps is not a good idea. Cause now you have to rescue you, again. Alright. I just suspect... Oh dear. Death in 10 hours. Well, please stop having mental breakdowns in the hallway of traps. I can't believe I have to say that. And hey, Arlene is back on her feet again. after being taken out by the hallway of traps. Yeah, turns out that's what happens when you, have a mental breakdown in the hallway of traps. He did flag as a hostile, and then, the hallway of traps triggers if you have, that, friendly fire mod on that I do. Because that's the only way the hallway of traps is, actually viable. And that's just kind of sad, really. Alright, let's slap a door on to the, entertainment room / dining hall. And yeah, that's gonna be our dining hall for a little while. Right after I slap a lamp in there. And of course a power line out to it. Yeah, something like that would work. Alrighty then. That's the entertainment / dining hall done. So let's change this over to dark light. And we have a war merchant. 53 out of 120. And it's time for those granite chants to come in. If only we had a storage space for it. Don't clean up the workshop, please, Bradley. And Fur has a crisis of belief. Oh boy, she went back. Not good. Excuse me? When did we have, cycloid leaves? Oh, it's in this one. Weapons don't get stored in here. No plant matter, and because plant matter can go into this one because that's the refrigerated one. Oh boy, played! It's Joseph! Woo! R.I.P. Joseph. I really should put some stereo material in the, Oh dear. Well, the walls are on fire. This is why, maybe it's a good time to replace those, walls with granite. Just so they don't all, get burnt. Oh, hey, a conversion! Well, Fur is back, on to our faith, so that's good. So, recruit! And there's now a boom rat, self-taming. So, that's something. Well, that's boom rat 1's new home. Let's make sure everybody keeps at least 3 herbal medicine on them at all times so we can recruit prisoners. And yeah, that's Bradley's job to, well, handle the boom rat. Oh boy, Arlene's gone off on a side-kite binge, so... do we even have any side-kite? Yeah, we have 12. Oh, Arlene, what am I trying to do with you? And oh yeah, I need to replace the dining chair. Wonder if I can get away with replacing the entire wall with granite. Probably can, at this point. So let's do it so we don't have to worry about it burning down anymore. If only I had enough resources to replace the traps with granite as well. But I don't. Just the walls. And somebody has a side-kite addiction. That's Arlene! Woo! Well, turning that back on, because I kind of forgot to do that. Somehow I still have 168 herbal medicine, though. So I think that's something. And Fur is going to be joining the colony soon, so that's a great news for us. And I think I need to finish off the other 2 homes down here, and then move the entire colony in to their new homes, which would just be absolutely lovely. Hey, welcome aboard, Fur. Okay, Bradley promised fresh free artichokes to Fur. I don't know how he got away with that one, considering artichokes aren't really a thing. And Fur accepted. Even though he basically lied to her. Through his teeth. Okay, I think I need to build another storage crate. Somewhere over here. Because somehow I ran out of room in these storage crates. Alright, you remember that prison cell you were in? Fur? Yeah, that's your new home for right now. Alrighty then. We have doubled our population. That's good. And you can also be a warden, seller, and entertainer. And also a hunter. If only I had the weapons for that, but I don't. You can also help out in the mining. And the hauling. Arlene, you can also be a farmer. But yeah, now I need to finish up these homes down here. So I'm gonna get it all wired up. And it's gonna be something like this. Right, so I think Joseph is fine. Yeah, developed immunity. She's fine. Hey, we can now build steam geysers and hook them up to the power grid of the colony and never run out of power again. Until a solar flare hits. Nice timing, Randy. And a mad turkey. Well, time to forbid that door and pretend the turkey doesn't exist. Oh boy. You two. Well, that turkey, died immediately. When I think I'm gonna be switching out defenses, well, the, barricades for fences, so let's make sure that's a material that doesn't burn. I'd say granite. Plus it's pretty strong, and I have a lot. Enough. And Ken's decided to throw a tantrum. Thanks, Ken. How's that conversion ritual doing? Because I need to convert, tin right now. Well, Joseph has inspired recruitment. That would have been useful a few days ago, Joseph. But no well. It is what it is, and another sidetrack binge for Fur. Woo, everybody's getting hooked on sidetrack. I should have sold my sidetrack a long time ago so this doesn't happen. Well, Fur's back to not putting down on sidetrack. So that's great. Okay, we've got a third celebration opportunity. Any gathering spot, like a table. So let's do it. Oh. Choose me roll. Divine Cardinal, no. I don't have the bedrooms that are nice enough for that yet. For Bradley. And I think I'm gonna swap this back to a guest room. And Arlene goes off on a days. Have fun, Arlene. And that's smithing researched. And we have a party going on. How lovely. Oh yeah, I guess I never did do these, so lean settings, and that takes care of that. Oh boy, a raid. And I think that is a HugsLib traps issue, not our problem. Well, I'm not even gonna bother. So, let's just see what actually happens, though. Oh, here they come. And there they go. Called it. HugsLib traps issue. Shark here. Plan 7, fast learner. Ooh, melee 15. Yeah, good thing I never sent out any villagers against that person. Cause yikes. So, let's see now. Who am I keeping out of this slot? Oh, I guess it's just gonna be another, shark. So, Kin is gonna have, fun with that, so... 10 shark, and then capture. Do we even have a presence cell? Yes, we do. So that's good. Finish off, and then, that's your job done. Alrighty then. Convert. One raid after another. Alright, Arlene, you may have an auto pistol. Fur, you may also have an auto pistol. And Wills, you did a revolver. Because I don't think I'm gonna be able to fight that. Of course there's a disease. Joseph, tend. Right, and you're just gonna be gathering up out here. Yeah, we're gonna let them come to us first. Hopefully they go through the HugsLib traps. Just like that. Can't believe I was, worried about anything. HugsLib traps for the win! Hot dog! Are you worth keeping around? No, we already have too many people anyways for right now. So, Wills, that's your cue. Right, time to rebuild. That HugsLib traps, cause, yeah. That was a good decision on my part. And now mad turkeys. Oh boy, that's a lot of mad turkeys. And let's just see what they do. And here they come. Into the HugsLib traps. Mad squirrel. It's just one thing after another. Alright. Finish off that turkey. And Arlene's off on a smoky binge. I really need to build that, orbital trade beacon. Oh boy, gutworms. Oh, and that's a lot of people. For Joseph Bradley, Shark. Luckily, Kin can also be a doctor. And is not affected at all. And now there's a sighted drone named at women. Alright, so we're expecting a effective quality, so begin. Yeah. We're getting the group around to go convert 10. And that was an effective one. From 40% to 9.9%. I wish the wait time on that wasn't so long. Well, Fur's off on a day, so she can have fun with that. Just stay inside the walls and nothing bad should happen to you. Alright, this is done. So, time to haul all the chunks in. Slap at some doors. And then some beds. And then change out the walls for granite. And then realize that I'm fresh out of lumber, so I don't get to make any wooden beds, so let's go fix that. And that's mostly because the hollow traps keeps eating all the wood. Do I actually have any ability to grow my own wood? Services, yes. Why haven't I been doing that this whole time? Well, better late than never, right? Maybe not right there. Yeah, that should be good enough. Alrighty, that's gonna be one massive growing zone for trees. Oh boy, another raid. And I think this is a Holly of Traps issue as well. Especially since 2 out of 6 colonists are out for the town because of mental breakdowns. Oh well. Luckily we had that Holly of Traps sorted out. And here they come. Actually turned out to be quite a bit. Maybe not stand right all in a line. Alright, start backing up. Go over there. Alright, so that's another hit. Come on, just drop dead. You're already halfway dead and you have asthma anyway, so... And headshot. Right, Wills. That's your cue to, get cracking on eliminating the enemy raiders, because we can't afford to take any more colonists on right now. And then we need to rebuild the hallway traps. Wills. Go for the closest one first. And do it like so. Woo, heat wave. I don't really care right now, though, because everything is air conditioned pretty well. And, Tin Shark, what are you doing with Arlene? Yeah, I really need to, convert you pretty quick now. Too bad I already used that on you. Oh dear. And somebody go haul in the corpses to the, dumping spot. Well, Tin Shark has gone off on an alcohol binge, and Ray Shark, spirit has been broken. And now Arlene needs rescue again. What did he do? Oh, food poisoning. Somebody go haul her off to the hospital, and I should clean up the hospital. Clean that up, and clean up the workshop too. In recent news, our prisoner is back on our feet again, and there's a forest fire with a dry thunderstorm. Hopefully there's some mercy rain so our wooden buildings don't burn down. And, that didn't last very long. Yeah, that was not a smart move, Marlene. 'Tis the season for malaria. Joseph this time. Right, you're already able to self-tend. And thankfully I've ordered you to keep herbal medicine on you at all times for this exact reason. And yeah, if you're wondering about Joseph, she's gonna be fine. Immunity is at 45 and, I think that is the definition of poor life choices, for, Shark over here. Oh dear. Well, time to switch this one over to a for prisoners role. Really, can you not, shoot behind that wall? Alright, I guess he can't. Since it's a wall, after all. What's your, melee stat at? 6. Luckily, I'm not too concerned, because, hey, everybody here has, herbal medicine on them at all times, because that's required now. By law. Alrighty then. 10. Go capture, Ryan Shark over here. Yeah, I really need to, start replacing doors with granite doors. Right, you're already tending, so that's great, because this is why I have you carry herbal medicine on you at all times. Right, fourth turret. Bam, right, fourth toe is shot off. And I think it's just time for you to be recruited outright. Wills, clean up the dining room, please. And it's, 13 days until I can pull this ritual again. And some thermals are paying us a visit, so that's gonna be fun to deal with. Well, we've had, Marble Meteorite pay us a visit, which is over here, and Arlene has gone off on an alcohol binge. Oh, Arlene, what am I gonna do with you? Oh boy, another raid, just when we had, finished up the Hallway of Traps rearmament program that we were running. 2. And we have a throwbow, so we can always use the throwbow if, all else fails, but, something tells me the Hallway of Traps is gonna get them all. Close that door, though. Before I forget. And I accidentally screwed myself over. Who can do cleaning? You can. Go clean up the storeroom and the workshop. And here they come, and yep, Hallway of Traps issue. For the win! Zoda. Wow, neither of you are very good at. And anything but, either melee. No, I suppose you would be a decent crafter, but, I'm kind of working on Kin's, crafting still, so, Wills. That's, gonna be on you, I'm afraid. Ooh, hey, free herbal medicine. Yoink! And I think I need to, start a farm for Nutrifungus, so... let's just, get right into that. And we're gonna make it, 8 in. And something like this. Yeah, 9x9 home. Well, hole. I said 9x9. And yep, that's gonna be our Nutrifungus farm. And Wells, take care of the other one. And yeah, that takes care of that. And somebody's gonna have to rebuild the door. Again. So, hopefully I can get the Nutrifungus farm up and running for the, people who actually want that kind of thing. Which is most of the colony. And oh yeah, let's finish up, those, homes. With, beds. Of the wooden variety. Oh boy, a volcanic winter. Hopefully I can survive that. Probably will, thanks to all the food that I've, got stockpiled, but I don't think the villagers will be happy. And that's machining, researched. And the days for Tin Shark. Shark. Oh, right, Shark. I think you've been, cycling through the, old beliefs. Convert. And somebody can go clean up her prison cell. I think that, I'd say that would be Fur, but, she doesn't do that. And Bradley's off on a food binge. Arlene's turn for a smoke leaf binge. Same thing for Fleur. Oh, bleh, Fur. And Wills has decided to hide in the room. Well, his room. Oh boy, Mad Boom Rat. Also fire. And this is my cue that I need to go replace the hospital walls with granite so it wouldn't burn. Can actually do that with rustic. Survey says yes. Let's do that. Hey, conversion! And first successfully turn right shark away from Wavian Glade and towards our faith. So back to recruiting you go. Cause yeah, I need all available hands on this farm. Nice job, Arlene. Oh boy, a cold snap, although I think I should be fine with the fact that everything is AC. Or rather air conditioned, so that shouldn't affect us too much. And oh yeah, I should probably make some actual clothing, or at least have at least 2 t-shirts and pants at all times that are at least 60% quality, or rather 50. So that's what I'm going to be doing with these 2. And then make sure the floor of the hit points is 51%. And same thing with this one. And that should tide us over for quite a bit. Oh boy, Ryan Shark has gone berserk. All units, report to the front lines. We've got a hostile prisoner that's attempting to escape. And another prison cell. Lovely. Hi. And there goes that corner. Just beat the trap out of Ryan Shark and then take her in. Right, so that takes care of you. Capture. And then replace that one. And replace that little corner. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot to throw a heater in there for the scientists, so better late than never. Who's the best at building? 10. Right, that's your job. And let's make this 66 degrees Fahrenheit. Should be plenty warm. Well, Joseph is gonna be freezing, and Fur's gone off on a food binge. Luckily, we should have some clothing all made up by Wills. Okay, there was a social fight at some point. Oh well, at least we got a nice warm hospital for them to recover in, and hey, Joseph has some clothes again, so that's great. And well, Arlene is catatonic and, downed. Actually, Tin Shark, go rescue, her. Oh yeah, that's right, I need to build another weapons rack. Another day, another smoky binge for Tin Shark. Sharik, this time. And now I can make my own guns. How lovely. In Rimworld, of course. And Red Shark has joined the colony. Welcome aboard, Red Shark. So, you remember this prison cell? It's gonna be your new home. For right now. So, let's see now, firefighting, everybody does that one that can. Along with bed resting and hauling plus. It could be another planter. I really need another builder, well, miner. And you know what, everybody does quarrying last. Well, there goes Arlene. And there goes the boom rat. Nice job, Arlene. Right, time to go put out that fire, because Arlene is an idiot. And decided to have a mental breakdown. Oh well, I wasn't to attach that, boom rat anyways. Copy settings, and then, link all settings, and then paste. Wills, go clean up the workshop, please. I wish I had a boom. I wasn't that attached to that rabbit either. I don't think anybody was. So it's gonna be food anyways. It just became, lunch earlier than expected. Well, Moses is on a tantrum. Cost 590 is on the line. I'm gonna ignore that, for now. Mostly because it doesn't really matter if it's the cloth. What is, warm clothing that I can make? Oh, parka. Let's make one of those. Do until you have 2, and make sure there's at least 50% hit points. And I think that's a recipe for success. Yeah, food poisoning is just miserable. Take it from me, who's actually had it. IRL. Well, first turn for a sad wonder, and there's blowback operation. Send them away for right now. Arlene's turn for a tantrum, and she already destroyed a dining chair, so that's gonna be rebuilt. Really? Did you have to break Joseph and Will's room? Will's, you're gonna be repairing that. And also fixing that, overall cooler. Right. So that takes care of that. Oh hey, the Abundance Farm is done, so... Well, about done. Right, that's Will's job. Okay, now it is completely done. So, let's just throw a bunch of it, and, Mid-growth temperature, 32. And now we have Nutrifund growing, so that's lovely. Along with gun turrets, I can build gun turrets now. Oh boy, an eclipse. At least the villagers are gonna enjoy that. And it is currently day 100. Bradley's off on a food binge, so, yeah. Have fun, Bradley. You know what? I think I'm just gonna make the walls out of steel for now. For the, new homes down there. Just because I have a ton of it, and I need something to build the walls out of. Like this. And yeah, this is gonna be how I'm gonna be getting AC into there. Maybe it shouldn't be the entire thing. Maybe it should just be the outside walls. Yeah, I think that might actually work better for right now. And be cheaper too. Not destroy, cancel. Like so. Well, there goes the eclipse, and Kin is off on a tantrum, and I need to work on converting him. Growth rate 96. Well, somebody's not gonna be happy about having to replace that, wall. Arlene, I think that's gonna be you. Right, so begin conversion ritual 10 and... Right, begin. Let's finally get 10 converted. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Ineffective. Not backfired. And I think it's time to replace these sidewalls with steel. Yeah, we're just doing this one at a time. So let's see now. Temperature, change over here. Overall, vents change over there. And heaters change over here. And that's how we're going to be keeping these rooms, well, air conditioned. Oh boy! Well, it's day 111, and there's a raid. I think this is going to be a Hallway of Traps issue. Yep, our famous Hallway of Traps should take care of that. Yep, called it. Send away. I'm gonna have to make some more bedrooms, which I'm in the process of, and you're gonna have to wait for those to be completed. So let's just take care of all these. Wills, I think that's your job. I'm sorry. Finish. Finish. Finish off and, one more thing. Yeah, that should do it. Somebody go haul out the silver to the storage stockpile. And solar flare. How lovely. And now it's snowing. Day 112. Well, I ran out of components, and I believe this farm is about done. And ready to be planted up with trees. And it's gonna be oak. Where can I find some... Oh. Yoink. I'm taking those, components because they're easy to access. Woo, mad turkeys. I think I'm just gonna let those, components sit. And never mind. The mad turkeys just took themselves out, and I had to replace the doors. Luckily it was just some mad turkeys and not, an actual raid. I can make, parters out of cloth, but the, thing is, the menu doesn't show up for, the tailor bench. So that's an, issue. Right, so we have the guest rooms completed. Just about. And 4 guests and 30 silver apiece. Now you have enough rooms for everybody. Oh boy! Sergeant drone low female and a side wonder for Ken. Have fun, Ken. Stay inside the walls and try not to get eaten by the wildlife. You know, I think it's high time to enclose this here quarry. And let's see now. I'm also gonna have to build it out far enough so I can slap a platform. And quarry platform like this. And also get rid of this tiny little hill. And then just slap some light in there and some heating and cooling so the villagers can be happy and content there. Basic amenities, you know? And a party! Hot dog! And I probably need to slap some heaters in here because it's cold. Luckily there's already a power line out to there so I don't have to rebuild that. How's the nature fund coming? 51% grown. Ooh hey, a new batch of visitors. Welcome aboard to the colony. Temporarily, since you're just gas. And you're actually using the proper rooms that you should be using. Hot dog. I guess I'm gonna convert these into prisoners' cells for now. Even though we have nobody, waiting for that. Right, so the enclosure is done. Now I just have to put some heaters in there. Wait, oh, I misread that. Oh well. And let's run a power line onto it too. Hey, put a geothermal generator there? No, I don't have enough components. Well, I'm gonna slap one there anyways, just in case I do have the components for it. Well, they're all going to the geothermal generator, and then I'll never have to worry about power again. Right, I probably already set up the shopping zones for the guests. I did. Alright, so I brought the heater in, but not the lamp, so let's go fix that. Something down here, I wanna say. Yep, that should work. Right, so I still need 2 more components for that geothermal generator. Well, we're gonna have fun deconstructing those ship chunks and getting those components for the geothermal generator. Just so I can have more power. And yeah, it's already hooked up. Please leave now. And they enjoyed it. I thought we got a perfect score. And Trombos. Lovely. Well, let's hope there's no raids. Oh boy. Oh, somebody go haul in that, those components. Let's see, now, yeah, somebody needs to go out and close those doors again. And hot diggity dog! The first geothermal generator is, built. Oh boy, Rice Shark has gone off on an insulting spree. And we have Nutrifungus about ready to grow, so that's great. Right, Marlene, you can have a auto pistol. Rice Shark, you can have a revolver. And yeah, that should, take care of us for right now. And you know what? I think it's high time we replace the wooden walls of the production facility with granite. It's a granite-based pun here. And you know what? Let's do the freezer as well. And, the Turbines are going mad through the hallway of traps. Lovely. Well, anyways, they can have fun with that, mess that, the hallway of traps made of them. And somebody go out and fetch the trees and go pick up those berries and bring them in before they rot. And you know what? Let's change this to Darklight. Because why not? And let's also put another one on the other side of the quarry and make sure they can all see. Alright, so that's flat armor researched. Do I have the mini turrets available for me? Yes I do. Now I need a reinforced barrel so I can get some mortars going and make sure I can counter siege whatever idiots that decide to siege this colony down. And let's also expand the production facility out by like a few. Yes, its tiles should do it. Now let's see if the villagers get trapped inside, like they usually do. So far survey says yes. Tinchark was a victim of his own stupidity. I wish the game would stop doing that to me. Somebody go free Tinchark so he can go sleep in a natural bed. Looks like we've had our first Nutrifungus harvest in, so that's great. Maybe I should make the farm bigger. Yeah, it's 781. Maybe not. And let's slap a machining table in there, right there. Run a power line out to it and another lamp. Should do the trick. And of course another heater. I'm gonna make sure that building just stays at 66 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh hey, 8 Kits Fundus is a +3 moodlet, so yeah, that's why you make Fundus meals. Maybe I should forbid rice. Or at least, make lavish meals. Nobody has the cooking skills for that, so never mind. Fine meals? Do until you have, I wanna say 12, and let's make sure it is only out of, fundus. Yep, everybody else can deal with, rice. Oh yeah, Devil Strand, we got a cargo pod. Landed directly inside of our base, so that's neat. And you know what, let's just slap some stereo tiles in this hospital, because I have enough materials for it. That and it helps minimize the rest of diseases. And you know, let's switch the rooms out here over to granite as well, so yeah, we don't have to worry about them burning down in the rain. And you know, let's swap out the doors. Just make all the doors granite as well. And just do it something like this, I wanna say. And of course, make sure the doors aren't replaced that are already granite. So let's see now. Granite door for you, granite door for you. And that should take care of that. Okay, Willis. Wow, battle at Willis. Luckily it's raining, so you should be fine. And that was gas operation. Confirm. Confirm. I don't know why that's a thing, but it is, and I hate it. So I'm gonna slap some security turrets by the entrance. So one there, one there, one here, and one here. Yeah, I'm just gonna make sure it's all covered in security turrets. And, of course, a geothermal generator over there. So they can all draw their power from that, and be completely disconnected and have their own grid. And I need to move those Mechanoids slab chunks, don't I? Oh well. So I'm gonna make room for them. Mechanoid slab chunks. Mechanoid corpses, no corpses. I think I just want the Mechanoid slab chunks. And of course the steel slab chunks over there. And haul these in. Oh boy, a raid! Well, they decided to choose death over everything else because, yeah, this is a hallway of traps issue. And I'm just gonna tell them to hang outside in the production room. Well, here they come. And I think it's time to send them colonists outside again. Yep, hallway of traps issue. Caught it. Unfortunately for the hostile visitors, I don't want anybody from there because I don't think I can afford to take care of them. Won't take any more villagers on. So, executions for everybody. Well, only one survivor. Sam. You're a good chef. I think I might have enough space for one more colonist. Because I need a good chef. Because I think the best cook might be level 6, and you're 2 levels above that. Joseph doesn't do cooking anymore, and that's solely Will's job. And I need a dedicated chef, so Joseph, tend, then capture Sam, please. And somebody go haul in the herbal medicine. And yeah, this is how you recruit more colonists. Plus it also helps that I'm not running on instant kills. And infection. And Arlene has that one covered. Right, so hopefully this shouldn't kill her. So, convert. And Kin's off on a tantrum again. No recent conquest, and no particular target, so have fun, Kin. Oh boy, Arlene's turn for days. How are we doing on that infection? Pretty good, I'd say. Oh hey, the prisoner has been converted, so... barely. Certainty, 50%. Recruit. You know what? Sure. Ensure safety. We've got enough farm bedrooms for all of you. So we've got visitors. We're gonna be buying stuff. Oh boy. Oh, there's a mad tortoise on the loose. And I think Reichard here has volunteered to deal with that issue. And it's just a tortoise, so Reichard should be faster than that. Wonder what happened here. Oh yeah, that was a dead raider, and what happened to the fox? Oh, Fox-free, tutor happened. You know, how have we not hit that tortoise once? That's what I want to know. Maybe it's an all hands on deck, just for one stupid tortoise. So let's just give cover to everybody else who wants to come out and help with the tortoise. Right, so hopefully nobody hits anybody else. Right, try not to get in each other's way. That tortoise must be invincible. I'm calling cheats. Cheats, I say, cheats. Oh well, it's leveling up our shooting skills at the very least. Yeah, not one single shot has hit. Now we have a shot. And another one. Oh boy. All of you move over here. Now move down here. Yeah, everybody needs to go back to the range. It's either that or our weapons are just so dodge shit that they can't really aim very well. Well, I know another solution. It's called to beat the crap out of that tortoise. Right, that takes care of that one. And that tortoise is now lunch. Well, I think it might be a good idea to start working on a Nutrifundus farm again. And make sure we actually have enough to feed the entire colony. Even though that doesn't seem to be an issue right now. And that's the key words, right now. So I'm gonna extend it out by like 3 or 4 blocks. Like so. And yeah, I think that's gonna be enough for now. And Fur's off on a food bench. Have fun, Fur. So, how you doing, Sam, who is our prisoner? Right, I need to convert you, not recruit. Convert you first, then recruit. So that way I don't have to deal with another kin shark, right? And that's mostly so I can keep the colony as a mono-religion. And I don't have to deal with inter-religious strife. Is your conversion ritual almost about ready? Yeah, it's about ready. So, let's see now. What else can I do? Alright, get the art stations up and running, but I don't have the wood for that, but I do know how to fix that issue. It's called deforestation. Maybe not like that. Yeah, more like this. Yeah, especially since the hallway of chance has been eating up all my lumber lately. And we've got trees growing over here, so we can have some passive lumber collection. And of course we've got the gun turrets being built. Although maybe I should pause these to get the geothermal generator up and running so they can be off on their own power grid. Yeah, that sounds like a better plan. You know, please leave now. I'm gonna cycle through those ghasts pretty quickly, so I can make a maximum amount of money off of them. And so far, that only happens when I get their initial silver deposit, as far as I can tell. You know, I'm surprised that's not a nightly charge. Oh boy, prison break. Well, all soldiers report to the front lines, cause Sam over here is in for a nasty surprise. Hi, Sam. Okay, you two, actually, you three. Go, melee attack, Sam. Cause it's a 3v1. Alright, you four. Try not to hit your pelotonist. And dead. Well, so much for Sam. I was gonna have her as an anatonist, but no! I wish there's some non-lethal weapon in vanilla Rimworld that could be used to peacefully take down a prisoner. But there isn't one that I can find. Maybe it's under Mechanoid. Or thereabouts. But yeah, there really doesn't seem to be a non-violent way of taking down a prisoner. And by non-violent, I mean non-lethal. Hey, we have gift! First in sash and one in sidestep. Hooray! Yoink! And Ryan Shark is fully healed, so that's great to hear. And we have a pet doe. How lovely. Who's in charge of handling animals? Oh yeah, that's Bradley. We really need to get him his own room. It's nice and big and beautiful. So he can be made into the leader. Yeah, 9x9 room should be good enough for him. Alright, so the Nutrifungus farm extension is done, so let's extend the farm out. Right after I lay down some funnel gravel for it. And haul out the marble chunks. And that's the extension completed. Right, so the funnel gravel is laid down, so let's extend the farm out. Like so. And, you know, I'm thinking of digging out some more steel because I need the steel both for the mini turrets and the geothermal generator. And it's Ken's turn for another food binge. And that's microelectronics. Well, time to get rid of the simple research bench and build a high-tech research bench, which is 250 steel and 10 components. Oh boy, some rare thrombos are here to mess up the hallway of traps. Hold open, and Bradley, right, so those can go and, be closed again. Right now. And, where is the one anyways? Okay, Bradley, that was supposed to be your... Right, we don't have a pen. Wells. After you maintain that overall puller, build that pen marker, please. And attention for a rise, Shark. Final straw was hungry. That is solely on you, my dude. My dude it. And hooray, lovely. Oh well. I think that would have been a hallway of traps issue had we had a full hallway of traps, but, I think the Turbines might have screwed us over there. Right, Shark, get up to the front line. Here they come. Oh wait, I've got a thrombo I can totally use. Right, so where's the other one? Ah, down there. And here they come. And they're fleeing. Oh boy, both thrombos are going after them. Well, they can have fun dealing with the thrombos. So yeah, I think those thrombos came along. I am gonna be searching for a new recruit. None of them are good enough for me, so Actually, finish them all off, please, so they don't come back to haunt us. And Arlene's turn for days. Have fun, Arlene. Just stay inside the walls of the colony. Okay, so Thrumbo's down, so somebody go kill the Thrumbo so we can get the meat from it. And I think that's gonna be your job. Okay, we did both Thrumbos now. Sorry about this, Thrumbo. Day 134. There was a pretty nasty, sighted drone. Luckily it was just, low sighted drone aimed at men. There's also a coder that went mad and decided to wander into our hallway of traps, so that's lunch. Or at least it should have been lunch. But it got up and wandered off. Oh well, it's gonna bleed out anyways. Now let's, try and get it for lunch. Alrighty then. And I think it's high time we get the orbital trade beacons up and running. Where are some components? Yeah, components is all that I'm lacking. Oh hey, chip chunk. Yoink! Any other easy components? Oh yeah, there. Alright, so we have a geothermal generator now. So that's great. Why are you not, hooked up? Oh, because you're too far away. Fair enough. Let's actually hook up the mini turrets to the sub-powered grid and make sure they are fully powered. Like so. And actually, you know, built. Something like this. And Ken's decided to, go off on his own, and, well, that's not allowed to happen. Because he still has a pistol. Oh, Ken, you silly goose. Get out there and help, Joseph. But somehow he still has his revolver. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all. So that's melee level 5. And Wills has turned up. Alrighty then. Capture. And this time we're gonna convert. Haul urgently, and then dismiss all. Alright, so Ted's in prison now, so convert. We're gonna do this one properly. Alright, Arlene, go clean up his prison cell too. And maybe also the, hospital. Actually, that can be Will's job since he's closest. And oh hey, the volcanic winter is over. And Kinshart has been converted. So no more, religious drive, so release. Excuse you. So that didn't work as I had planned it, so who's the best at, handling? That's, oh, Right Shark. Where are you going? Well, we never saw Kin Shark again. Transport pod crash, we're gonna rescue you out of, the goodness of our heart. Totally not the fact that we did, good well from this. Marlene, that's, your job. Alright, so she's back on her feet again, so that's lovely. Right, so we are going to be making Bradley the leader, so... Oh boy, Manhunter Pack. Well, that's going to be a trade caravan issue. Rather the Royal Tribute Collector issue. So, let's finish off this here room. And I think it's just going to be some marble. And it's going to be something like this. And of course, the marble door. And some mad rats for a change. Oh yeah, they really did mess up the Manhunter Pack tutorials. And the mad rats too, so thanks for turning up when you did, real tribute collectors. I think I might actually give them something. Just for that. Oh, we can't. Oh hey, it's somebody's birthday. And it's Reinhardt's birthday. Oh boy, an infestation. And it's by the farm. Lovely. Well, we're just gonna let them out. Okay, you idiots. This way. You're going towards the turrets, whether you like it or not. Yep, it's baby's first infestation. And you are headed straight for the turrets. Why are you destroying my walls? Alright, try not to get into each other's way. Alright, so that's one down. That's another one down. And another one. Alright, just make your way over to the turrets and try not to get caught by anyone. You go up there. Oh hey, our guest is back on her feet. Well, I don't think she's gonna want to leave, considering we're kind of dealing with this nonsense. Alright, you start. Keep moving. Okay, many turrets have opened fire. On at least one of them. Alright, so this might actually not be too bad for us, especially since it's like 2 left. Alright, so she's become a guest. So that's great. Alright. Nice and easy now. Try not to destroy the geothermal generator. Alright, so that's another one down. Alright, just keep moving down. Alright, never mind. That takes care of the crisis. And it flew! Lovely. Right, so somebody's gonna have the privilege of destroying the hives. They even destroyed the door! Actually no, I had it opened. Never mind. False alarm. I just didn't see properly, as it turns out. And that takes care of the infestation that we had in here. Right, moving on. Oh boy, malaria. Joseph. Oh, Joseph. Luckily, we got a proper hospital. So that immunity should be rising quickly. And yeah, it is. Right, I sent you all off to go fetch components. And now you have a comms console set up. And somebody needs to go fix up the geothermal generator. It was broken. Right, you, right, combat supplies wouldn't have, a Roomba, but they would have mortar stuff. A powerful beacon to trade with a ship. Right. Let's just build those. Oh boy, attention, man, a raid. Rhineshark, no! What did you do? Oh boy. 10, then rescue, and then... Oh. Right by the walls, I see. And straight into the mini turrets. Alright, let them go into the mini turrets. Because they're gonna get themselves killed if they're not careful. Yeah, because the mini turrets explode when they die. Okay, they're leaving now. Great. I wonder if I can recruit one of you. Pyromanic, yeah, jealous, no. Too smart, delicate, no. Pretty psychic doll, well, congratulations, you're getting, recruited. Right. 10, then capture. And then everybody else can just, be executed. Melee, and then melee attack the other one. And of course we have to rebuild those turrets. Lovely. How are you doing, Rhineshark? Oh. Rescue. Alright, Joseph's already on that. Death in 13 hours, yeah, you should be fine. Right, Wills. Alright, tight. Convert, then recruit. Oh boy, Manhunter pack. Yep, 341. Funnily enough, they all died to the Hallway of Traps, and it was tutors. So that would have been an absolute pain in the butt if I didn't have the Hallway of Traps to take care of that for me. 341. Arlene's off on a daze. Ooh, hey, a robot trader. Joseph, how are you doing? Oh, you're doing great on the malaria. We are going to be using you to trade. Ooh, hey, a Roomba. Yoink! Why is it all the way over there? Oh, well. It is what it is, so... That's getting installed so we can actually have somebody clean up this colony for us. And it's our first Roomba. So that's gonna have fun cleaning up the colony. In other words, Arlene's grandfather is showing up. Oh. Alright, so that bedroom is about done. I just need to actually put a floor in. Suitable quality. Do you have enough fine marble flooring? No, we do not, because that's almost 1,600. Well, that's a little more than 1,600 marble, then we don't have that. We only have 71 marble blocks. Oh my. Oh boy, another raid. Luckily it's a Hallway of Traps issue, I think. Who knows, maybe they'll actually have enough people to breach the Hallway of Traps, and then it will be the mini turrets issue. Hey, the prisoner has finally been converted. Rhineshark's off on a food binge. Nice timing, Rhineshark. Retreat the prisoner. Send away. And here they come. All soldiers report to the front lines. Well, yeah, it was a Hallway of Traps issue. After all. So, who amongst here is good enough to be recruited? Ooh, hey, another builder. I actually think I need another builder. That was, that's here. Right? So, Joseph. Tend. Capture. Somebody rebuild that door, please. How about you? Alright, everybody else gets, executed. It's at the one that you are working on, Joseph. And Wills, that becomes, your problem to sort out. Just so they don't become a problem again. Right, that takes care of that. Well, it's time to see how this colony, does with the Mechanoids. Over there, and there's a climate adjuster. So who knows, maybe this will be the, colony that this will be the part where the colony finally dies. Even after everything else. Yeah, I think this might be, too much for the colony, but who knows. Maybe I'll pull out a win out of my butt, somehow. Yeah, Joseph's, dead. Yep, there goes Joseph. Alright, nice and easy. Lead them into the hallway of, traps. And into the turrets. Here they come. Maybe I wrote it off to quit. Yeah, I did write it off to quit. Bradley. Oh, death in 6 hours. 10 Joseph, so we can stabilize her, then rescue, and then somebody would go haul in the, bolt action. Are we seriously out of space again? Well, it's bad to this. They won't come back anytime soon. I wonder why. Joseph, where are you? Oh no, you're gonna bleed out. And there goes Joseph. First death of the colony. Yeah, we aren't counting, Tin because he's technically not dead. So let's get out the sarcophagus. I'm taking granite. Well, press out to pay respects for Joseph. And Wills is, throwing a tantrum. Oh, there goes our, geothermal generator. So, I need to rebuild that. And I don't have the resources for it. Bradley's off on a tantrum. Arlene's off on a daze. And everybody's, just falling apart. Oh yeah, convert you. Alright, so you're already converted. So apparently the game, just switches, the prisoners to recruit mode after a certain time. Or maybe I did that. Yeah, I did that. I think. Who knows? Alright, so that's the sarcophagus built for Joseph. And now we can finally bury her. Wills, that's your job. But hey, our, new recruit here is back on his feet again. Nath. Okay, mad hair. And oh yeah, I kinda did forget to take out that, ship. Oh Wells, what am I gonna do with you? It's at, rescue you. Haul your stuff back. And then finally take out this here sighted chip that I kinda forgot to do. Like so. Right, all in the resources. Oh yeah, Mose was a chef. Oh dear. I think that can be Bradley. Bradley, go fetch the deer again. And also the granite. Somebody needs to go fetch that, and let's just slap in a high-tech research bench, blueprint, even though I don't think we're gonna be getting around to it at all. Hey, we've had a successful conversion at the prisoner. And yeah, you need to set it manually. Oh well, it is what it is. Well, I think we're gonna be losing Doe 1. That's a bummer. Or maybe not. Oh dear, the robot's gotten itself in... Why are you fighting our... robot? Well, time to go arrest the guest. Somebody decided to pick a fight with the wrong, colonist. Try not to kill him. Like, dude, you picked a fight with our, robot. That's solely on you. Well, Reichardt's off on a food binge now. No, this one needs to come in before it rots in the field. But I think we can just chuck a bat in there for, Bradley. Don't have enough gold for that. We don't even have any gold. Where do I go to find... Oh, there's that convenient patch of gold. Objections withdrawn. In recent news, Giant here has, joined the colony. So that's straight. On that note, we need some more, Tana's tomes. Can we make a carpet? No, we can't. Because I kind of forgot to research that before I destroyed the, simple research bench, assuming I wouldn't have a high-tech research bench by now, but that was a mistake. Alrighty then, so we got enough, gold there for the wooden royal bed. And the cycle suits for the men. Hooray! And Giant's had her first insulting spree here. Minor pain was the final straw. Oh boy, malaria. I wonder who got it this time around. Oh, a whole bunch of people. 4 people. Right, so everybody can do patenting, firefighting, bed resting. Let's make sure that's all caught up. Arlene's our only doctor right now. And yeah, the more wardens I had, the better. Along with the entertainers. Right, so our prisoner got malaria. Unfortunately. Oh boy, Mademoiselle, please leave now. Bradley, what are you doing with your life? Oh dear. Alright, so Bradley might, not be too happy about this, but I'm gonna lead the, man gazelle straight into the mini turrets. And the mini turrets are gonna take care of it for me. Just as long as Bradley doesn't die because of the mini turrets. Right, so that takes care of you. And this is the part where I realize I don't have enough rooms. Alright, so Reichard. After you eat your meal, go work on those hospital beds. And it's first turn for an insulting spree today. Day 154. And we have a Muffalo joining the colony. How lovely. Oh boy, 'tis the season for raids, and it's the drop pot variety that makes you And grab some revolvers. Because that's all I brought. And hopefully Reinhardt here can just lead the raiders on a wild goose chase around the revolvers. Okay, so one's already dead. 2 are dead. And deactivate you. Okay, that robot's screwed. And, yeah, poor, cleaner bot. Who knows, maybe this raid will be the end of the colony. And they're fleeing. Spoke too soon. Alright, where was the rest of you, anyways? So that's 1 down. And the last one's down. Oh boy, another builder. You know what I need? More builders. 10, then capture. And then... I guess, yeah. Quarry worker. Note the air quotes around the word quarry. And I think, Wills is gonna be, finishing off the rest. Okay. Is there another one that I have to worry about, or no? Or is the game just being paranoid? Oh. Well, so much for that one. Alright, so let's just rebuild the mini turrets. Like so, and relocate this one to be closer to the geothermal generator that we do have. Well, bad news is that we don't have enough components on hand to restore that cleaning bot. Good news is at least we're alive. Hey, combat supplier. Let's see if the combat supplier won't have any components for us. Alright. Survey says yes. We just need a couple. Somebody go out and fetch those components, please. And our prisoner died. Well, that's tragic. You know what else is tragic? Reichardt's having another tantrum. Oh. Okay. And Will says, overdose, and Arlene is having a crisis of belief. And she's hiding in a room. Oh boy, compensating hostilities. Total scavengers, crashers, honor sets, or psychic harmonizer, 37 uranium. Goodwill plus 20. I'm gonna do it. For the psychic harmonizer. And we have a gift. 112 silver. Alright, okay. Who needs to be responsible for fixing that, robot? Oh yeah, that's you, Wills. Alright, so now we have a robot again. They can clean up this place. Copy settings. Lean settings, and paste. Alright, so there's a robot trader. Let's see what we can pick up for 1,400 silver. Yeah, not much in the way of robots. So, consider using a healthier trader, so... Right, Shark? Let's see about you. Still no. Well, I could sell some gold. You know what, let's do it. I want my builder. Like so. And that's gonna take out most of our, silver, so... Builder, you can go there. Who's actually gonna be delivering it? I think that's Fur. Right, so our builders now have a helper. And Will's turn for an insulting spree. 258. It's 259, and Fur is gone off on a sad wander. And she can have all the fun in the world with that. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot to haul in these scythers, but that can wait until after I deal with this, raid. Oh boy. I think that raid might be a Holly of Traps issue. We're gonna leave these soldiers out there, but just in case. Oh boy, another raid. That one's not a Holly of Traps issue. Really, guys? Alright, so we've got a wild boar. Alright, and just gonna recall all droids. Screw it, it's not worth it having them out there. You know, this raid might actually do it in the colony. Realsies. And the travelers are harmed. Not good. Alright, so they're just gonna kidnap who they can and leave. I think that might just be everybody. And they decided to just go straight to the Holly of Traps. Lovely. Oh yeah. Rescue Wells. I think most of the colony is dead now. Or about to be. They're downed. And it's Reichardt's turn for Murderous Rage. And that's gonna kill the colony. Poor Fur. Bradley, Cat. Yep, nice job, Reichard. On killing most of the colony. There goes Wills. And, yeah, Reichard just killed the colony. That was not on my bingo list, for this colony. Yeah. Rescue Eileen. Really? Though you're gonna get your butt kicked by a hair? That's sad. Oh well. There goes Arlene. And it's just Reichard here. Yeah, that raid did kill the Tawny. Well, I think that's where I'm going to be leaving it off. On day 150. Yeah, this Tawny is screwed. Of course, you leave it off to Reichard to save the dough, at the very least. Really? Did that dough die to a freaking... No, you're still alive, but, Yep. It's dead. Oh, dear. Clue! We're the animals, and it's still one. I don't think we can save Doe 1. And there goes Doe 1. Yeah, it's just Reichard and a couple of robots now. Well, anyways, I think that's where I'm gonna leave off the Tawny on that sad note. So, yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video and its playlist all over the social medias, whichever ones you happen to be using. And if you want to support the channel financially, there's a link to my Ko-Fi in the description below, and also an Amazon affiliate link if you want to support the channel that way. It doesn't have to be the same link. It can just be whatever you want off of Amazon. So, that's the deal there. And it just supports the channel if you want to do it that way. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow, or whenever the next one drops. Bye!